Hi guys, and welcome to another video by Travel Vegan and Frodo. Awesome to see you on my channel. And if you're into fitness, feel free to follow me on Strava. I will leave link down below. I'm also on Instagram, and feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment on my videos, like, dislike, whatever. Just let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for being again on my channel. So hi, today I want to make a video about dealing with breakups, basically. And it is something that's important, and a lot of people can relate to it because most of us, we all been in those situations when someone may be breaking up with us or you breaking up with someone, and it is very, very hard, and your heart is breaking and you still love the person, and it's just really upsetting. And you, especially if you've been with the person for a long time. I myself have been in a couple of pretty long relationships. Well, long for, I guess, my age. I've been in a couple of 3-year long relationships. I lived with the partners at the time, and when we did break up, it was pretty, well, I want to say horrendous, but it wasn't the worst thing. I'm sure there's so many other people who had such bad, shitty, terrible breakups that what I've experienced is just a little bit laughable. But for me, they were painful, definitely, and they were hard. And in this video, I want to share some tips just on how to deal with it, how to move on, how to start over again, basically. Because when you're with another person for so long, especially after living with them for quite a while, it feels like you almost become the same person, or you become a person, you forget how to be without them because you're used to being with them so much and having them in your life so much that it's really hard to just imagine your life without them now. And in my experience, what have helped me is basically completely cutting contact with both of my, I only kind of consider maybe 2 of them serious, the relationships that I've had. Somewhat serious, as serious as you can be when you're this young, but anyway, they felt serious. And okay, so basically for me, both times I just wanted to cut contact and just to completely kind of physically move on. So obviously move out, move your things out of the house. With one of the people, we still had to carry on living together for a little while, and that was freaking horrendous and incredibly hard. Even though it wasn't technically hard, it was okay, but just emotionally it was just really messing with my head personally. I don't know if it was messing with his head, but it just made moving on really that much harder. So, or just not even moving on, meeting another person, right? Not even that, but actually just kind of understanding that your life is different now. So I think tip number 1 for me personally would be move out, create distance between you and that person. Just completely stop talking to him, unfollow them on Facebook, or better yet, try and block them. It's not the worst thing that can happen. It doesn't mean you hate them. It doesn't mean they hate you if you get blocked by them, for example. So don't stress out about it. Sometimes it is just really good to create that distance, that space, so you can actually figure out what is life without them and what is it that you can do now. Tip number 2 would be surround yourself with lots of friends. Lots of people to spend time with, to hang out, join new social clubs, if it's dancing, if it's rock climbing, if it could be, I don't know, reading books, it could be baking cakes, or whatever else under the moon that you're into and want to learn and want to get into and start doing. Just really surround yourself with people, because personally for me, I find that if I don't, in the beginning stages of the breakup, right after the breakup, my mind will be on the breakup or in that person that I've broken up with, and it will just kind of go on and on and on and on running in your head, and it will screw with you, basically. It will kind of drain you emotionally, and what you want to do is you want to recharge yourself. And it is really, really hard, especially in the breakup, because you want to cry and and it's okay. Tip number 3, allow yourself to cry. If you're not comfortable crying in front of your best friend or something, go home and allow yourself to cry like by yourself if you don't want anyone around you, but allow those emotions to come outside. There was a period in time in my life where I completely like shut off crying, and I thought if I was crying or if I was to like drop a tear, I was weak and freaking useless. That is wrong mentality. Like, it's okay to cry, it's allowable, it is just a human emotion, it's natural, and it's better to get like those things out than to just try and keep suppressing them. So if you're sad, allow yourself to be sad. It's nothing wrong with you if you want to be sad, but also understand that that is not the end of your life. It is not the last emotion that you'll ever feel. You will be happy again. You will regain your confidence. You will regain your life, a new life. You just need to consciously make efforts towards it. So tip number 4 is that make conscious effort towards making yourself happy every single day, right? So whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you happy, specifically you, not anybody else, or it's not like going to a restaurant because your friend likes that restaurant. It is, what do you like to do? Do you like to go for walks? Do you like doing yoga at the gym? Do you like to, I don't know, go to the ocean or climb mountains or like go hiking or just whatever you like, or take photos or read books or whatever it is that you like. Make sure that you're doing something every single day, like for at least 15 minutes, or for what you enjoy. The chances are, if you're going through a breakup, you probably have been unhappy for a little while at least. So, and bad or unhappy relationships tend to drain your energy. So what you need to do is recreate that energy inside of you. Could be listening to ranting to people on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. Just like do something, and it doesn't need to be hard. Like, you don't need to really, if you wanted to, you could involve your brain. But like for me, I personally found that if it's just something that's almost mindless, but something that's positive. So for me, at times it was running that I could just do. I enjoyed being outside and listening to music. Oh, there's another tip for you. But yeah, like that was for me, and I was just like disappear in my music, in my run, and I'd feel great, and I'd be outside breathing in the fresh air, and it was just feel amazing. And there's another tip number 4, and I found that this tip is actually helped me myself and helped quite a few of my friends when I gave them this advice. And it might be something funny, but to someone, like, it might sound easy, but listen to music, because sometimes especially when we're going through something deep, hard and emotional, there's a lot of thoughts running through our mind, through our brain, and it's just like, oh my goodness, like I don't know what to focus on, and I can't focus on uni or work or whatever. What you need to do is, when all of that starts coming, sometimes you need to, it's not that you're shutting it out, it's allowing yourself to have a break. Put headphones in and listen to music and focus on the music, because at times, like especially in the beginning stages after a breakup, you can't help but think about it, right? Because it just happened, and it was really hard, and it is really emotional. It's still very, very hard, especially if you've been dating a person for quite a long time and you love them and you had that kind of deep connection with them. So having that music in your ears can sometimes just give your brain a break if you can't stop it. If you have that monkey brain, right, that like runs around and thinks about all these millions and billions of things, or coulda, woulda, shoulda, if I should have done this or that, and just like on and on and on and on, and can just build itself up. Yeah, music. Tip number 6, I think it is, understand that you're going to be sad. Allow yourself to be sad. Allow yourself to be a mess for a little while. But also trust yourself, trust your instincts, trust your heart, trust your soul, trust yourself that you will get redirected. Trust the universe, trust God or what you believe in. Trust all of that out there, that you're making the right choice. If the choice you're making is from your heart, is from how you feel, just trust that everything that happens for a reason, happens for the better. And whatever it is, that you're dealing with and going through now, you're going to benefit from it. You're going to learn something from it. You'll learn something from the relationship, definitely. And just deep breath and understand that this is only a small little section of your dating experience, your relationship experience, and something even more amazing, greater, better, it's going to come your way. It's going to just really revolutionize the way you think. And the thing is, an interesting thing is, be excited about the person you're going to become. Be excited to meet your new self, because after every breakup that I have gone through, I feel like I was able to rediscover myself, and I was able to give myself just so much more time, and I was able to discover new passions. I discover new passions after every single breakup. It's ridiculous, because I allow myself to explore new things, and that's when you find new passions. That's when you find new things that you love, that you enjoy, and it's incredible. It's so great. And be excited and be happy to be someone wiser, someone more experienced, because everything that happens does happen for a reason, and the reason is the good one. So don't think, oh my God, why is this happening to me? I don't deserve this. No, just be grateful for the experience and be like, well, thank you. I don't know how I'm meant to learn from this, but I trust that this is what is the right thing to happen right now, and in a little bit of time, whether it's a few months or a year or 10 years, I will know that this was 100% exactly what needed to happen. That is how I feel about every single relationship and breakup that I have been through, and I'm just so grateful that every single one of them has happened and has ended as well, because I wouldn't be who I am and where I am if it wasn't for them. And sometimes it took a lot of bravery from me to break up with the person, and also give points to the person who broke up with me at one point as well, because it would have been hard for him too. And it's fine, because I know that we're not meant to be together, and I'm very happy that it ended. Basically because I was able to rediscover and learn so many more amazing things about myself. And that is what I encourage and challenge you. Don't be afraid to break up with someone. Don't be afraid to embrace life on your own again, because that is where the magic happens, outside of your comfort zone. Lots of love to you guys. I hope you have happy, wonderful relationships. And most important, have an incredible, amazing relationship with yourself and your soul, because you have to live with yourself your whole life. No one else has to. So you better make it right with yourself and spread kindness and love around you. Lots of love to you guys. See you in another video. Bye.